Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a little night routine today because I just filmed a morning routine yesterday and I wanted to update you guys and show you my super chill night routine because my nights are my favorite part of my day. I've turned into a nighttime gal and I literally am in bed by like 8 p.m. Not even kidding. So it's 6 p.m. now and I knew I had to start it now because I only have a couple more hours till I'm going to bed, so I wanted to start it off right now. But yeah, it's a super nice Thursday. It was so hot today. I hung out with my friend this morning. She came over and finally saw our new house and brought some matcha and pastries and stuff, so that was fun just to catch up with her because I haven't seen her since the wedding. It's been super hot today, like I already said, so I've literally just been chilling since she left and watching a new Netflix show. No, not Netflix, Amazon Prime, that she recommended. Super cheesy show, but it's been good. And I watched 2 episodes and just DoorDashed some dinner. And it just got delivered, so let's go get it and eat some dinner. And yeah, it's just been a super long day and the heat just absolutely drains me. Okay, oh, excuse this. So I ordered Rubio's for dinner because my sister had it for lunch and she Snapchatted a picture and it looked so good, so I knew I had to get it. And I haven't had it in a while either. Also, I need to stop door dashing food. I'm like so good when Keiko is here because we either go together to go get food or we also cook a lot. Like when he's home, we do a lot of cooking, so that's good, but I need to stop eating out when he's gone. I've just been so tired because of the heat and like the heat has just been draining me. That's it. So we ordered some food today. I don't know if they have Rubio's everywhere. I think they do. But my order is California bowl. And I usually get shrimp, but I got salmon today because it sounded really good. And I had shrimp yesterday in a salad. So California bowl with rice and beans and lettuce. And this really good chipotle sauce that they put on it. Literally, look at this. And guac. And I get no salsa. So good. And then I always get a side of corn to add on to it. Okay. Excuse me. Thank you. The corn that you put on top, so good. So I'm so excited to eat this. I told myself I was gonna cook dinner tonight, but I didn't. Also, thank you Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. I'll talk about them in a little bit, but it's also part of my night routine that I'm so excited to show you about because it's been really, really good to me. So that'll probably be after dinner, after I watch a couple more episodes of the show I'm watching. So my friend put me on The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's a very cheesy, chick flick, cringy type of show, but it's good because it's so like lighthearted and like just easy to watch and binge. My type of show. But I also like a bunch of different types of shows. Look at his face. But this has been my show of choice so far. So this is my dinner. Obsessed. It looks so good and I'm so excited to eat it. So I'm gonna chill here. This episode is 45 minutes long, so I'll probably eat, watch the rest of this episode, and then get a little bit more into my night routine. But I just wanted to start it now because dinner is probably where my nights kind of start. So yeah, cheers. Okay, I just finished that episode. It is now 6:59, and while I would love to binge 5 more episodes, I'm gonna get on with my night because this video can't just be me watching a show all night. So here we go. I'm gonna go sit outside because it's finally cooled down a little bit and play some fetch with Rocco because he is obviously ball obsessed, and although he's exhausted from playing fetch all day, he's gonna want to play outside. So the joy of having a backyard, we get to play fetch all the time. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside. So typically I'll just sit in these little chairs that we have from camping and throw the ball. And he's so happy, huh? He is obsessed, but I love our house so much. I could literally see us living here for a long time, but obviously we're renting, so that's not really our goal to stay here. We're obviously gonna buy a house eventually. But I think I've just really learned to come to terms with being content with what I have, because when I lived at the apartment, I just was not happy there when it came down to it. I loved the fact that I was able to move out on my own in my first apartment, and I loved my apartment when I lived there for a while. All of a sudden, I think it was just like the atmosphere of it. I kind of just got tired of it, like my actual physical environment, and I just wanted something different. And this house is like exactly what I could have wanted. Moving in with your husband for the first time after the wedding, having a backyard for Rocco, and just like being in such a nice area. I'm a little bit closer to some of my family too, so it's just been so nice, and everything about this place has been so good to me. So I don't want to get all sappy, but I feel like I'm just at a really good place in life right now, and I'm just very content and very grateful for life. Like, May was an amazing month. I literally graduated from college, got married, and moved all in 1 month, and it's been insane, but so good. And I feel like I don't take the time to sit here and just like actually talk about how grateful I am for my life, for the people in my life, and just like we had a perfect wedding day, and I still want to do a video on that and like recap the day and like talk about best parts of the day and things we would have done differently, and like even though there was barely any things we would have switched to be different. I just have realized the importance of being content with where you're at in life, because if there's nothing you can do to change it, then there's nothing you can do to change it. Like when I was in the apartment for over a year, which was not my plan, I was just not happy in the end, and like obviously I was in a good situation. Like I was my last months of college, I was planning a wedding and like living on my own, like living life, you know, in an apartment in a super nice area. I loved it. But being where I'm at now, I'm like, I am just so much happier, and it's just important to listen to your inner self and make those changes to make yourself happier, if that makes sense, if you're able to, you know. Also, get a golden retriever, because that's just instant happiness. I've also got a lot of questions whether we're getting another puppy or not, since we have a house now, and that's just, I don't know. Like, yes, I would love to get another puppy right now, but at the same time, like, just thinking back to Rocco's like puppy phase, and it was a lot. It probably was a lot more since we were in an apartment and like potty training and stuff, and an apartment was just not it, and being in a house would be a lot easier. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I want to wake up every 2 hours right now with another puppy, you know. And Rocco's enjoying being an only child and an only dog, so I think we're gonna stick with that for a while. But that's the end of my little evening rant. I'm gonna sit out here for a while because the weather is so nice, the sun's setting, and I'm gonna play some fetch. Because he's waiting for me. I need your ball. Sit. Spin. 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 Down. 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 Rocco down. You're not down. Rocco down.
I was lost in the art of a foreign nation, in a shop to escape the rain, not to have a conversation. And that's the moment you step in to find some shelter too. Don't get a word you're saying by girl. Her eyes are red and new, 'cause I don't know what your lips are saying. Don't get a word.
The things you do for a thumbnail. It's our backyard. Okay, golden hour. Not very flattering. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna head inside now. I'm kind of very uncomfortable in this set. I'm gonna go upstairs and change into some PJs, and then we're gonna get on with our night. I think I'm gonna take some Skillshare classes, so stay tuned for that. I also need to clean up my mess from dinner, so I'm gonna do that really quick. It's a little bit later than usual, but my favorite time of the day upstairs. The light through this window is amazing, and you guys know if you follow me on Instagram, I always talk about golden hour in the shower because I love taking showers around 7 p.m. because the light shines straight through this window and it literally feels angelic. taking a shower in here, but I'm not gonna shower today. I mean, I showered this morning actually, so. Like the lighting in here, I literally prayed for natural light in my future place when I was in the apartment, and here we are. Okay, PJs are on. Are these not the cutest PJs? Hold on, you can't really see. That you have ever seen. They're from Julia's bachelorette. She gave us gift bags with PJs in them. Look at these. They're from Beginning Boutique, and I'm obsessed. They're a little checkered light pink set, and I may or may not have worn this last night, but we don't have to talk about that. Office is a mess, but we also don't have to talk about that. I'm in here to grab my laptop. All right, it's 7:17, and this is like around the time I like to start winding down, stop the scrolling on TikTok, stop the binge watching TV shows, and actually do something to better myself. So I'm sitting in my living room. This is also the time I like to pop open a LaCroix because sparkling water is just life. And so is Rocco's squeaky toy. Comment down below if you were also once a hater of sparkling water and LaCroix, but now obsessed, because so am I. Cheers. Okay, as I mentioned earlier before, today's video is sponsored by Skillshare, so I'm going to take the moment to share a little bit more about what Skillshare is, why it has benefited my life personally. I just really believe in the importance of continuing to learn new things because life has so much that you can learn from, and going to school, you don't learn all the things that can really benefit you in so many different ways, and that's why I love Skillshare so much. So basically, Skillshare is an online learning community that has literally thousands of different classes for different people who love to learn, who want to learn something new, whether it's perfecting a skill or a craft that you already partake in, or if it's learning something completely new, Skillshare has something for you. It's just a perfect way for you to invest in yourself and just for your own personal growth. There's also so many different benefits, obviously, from being a Skillshare member. For one, Skillshare's videos are ad-free, which means you can learn without the distraction of advertisements throughout your learning process. There's always something brand new to discover because so many different premium classes launch every single week and brand new videos, and there's just always something new for you. And the entire catalog now has subtitles in Spanish, French, Portuguese, and German. I actually just finished my first class yesterday, which was all about simple shifts to make your space more peaceful, and what this class did for me, I'm mind blown. It was a total of like 45 minutes of a class, and throughout all the videos it really just taught you how to take in your surrounding environment. So for me personally, it was like my living room, my kitchen, and really just going through everything in that space and making a list of what makes you happy about the space and what makes you not so happy about the space, and also the ways that those things make you feel personally. So for example, there's this one activity where you do taking stock. So for me personally, I was taking stock of my kitchen and just really focusing on things that I loved about my kitchen and things that I didn't love about my kitchen that had the ability to be changed and make it a better environment for me. So one thing that I don't like about my kitchen is that there are a lot of crowded counters and just a lot of clutter on my counters, and that is something that I'm able to change, and that is something that I'm going to work on in order to be happier in my space. And while I did make a list of things that I would want to change about that space, I also made a list of things that make me happy about that space. Some of those things were organized cabinets, because I do keep my cabinets very organized. My pantry is very organized. My fridge is currently cleaned out and organized as well. And more specifically, you can even get really specific and talk about your utensils and how organized those are, because mine are personally very organized, and that personally makes me very happy. I just feel like I'm someone personally who strives off of having a very clean and organized environment, just because that is my personality, and I feel like I'm just overall happier when my space is clean and organized, and when my space is cluttered, excuse me, and when my space is cluttered, my mind is cluttered as well. So doing this activity really helped me to declutter my mind and also physically take note of things that I can do to change my environment that will make me happier and more decluttered mentally. And let me tell you, ever since I have done that activity, I walk in my kitchen now and I feel nothing but happiness, because I was able to really just sit down, take note of the things that I wanted to change them, and now I'm so much happier. I do have a special link in my description box for you guys to sign up with, and actually the first 1,000 people to click that link in my description will get 1 month free of Skillshare's membership. So you can browse all of the catalogs and find a class that works for you and find something else new to learn in your life. So thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring today's video. I love you guys so much. Let's get back into it. So since I have more free time on my hands now that I'm not in school, feel like I have more time to work on editing my videos and making my editing a lot more advanced. So I'm actually gonna start a new class on Skillshare all about Final Cut Pro and editing and like advanced tricks to editing with Final Cut Pro, because I really want to up my videos and see what I can learn, you know, because yes, I feel like I have mastered the basics of Final Cut Pro, but there's always something new to learn and ways to better your videos. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna start a new class right now and just work my brain a little before I go to sleep. So
Creator and instructor here on Skillshare, and I've been editing videos for the past 7 years, and along the way I've learned a lot of really cool tips and tricks to take the editing to the next level.
Okay, it's almost 8 o'clock now. Obviously the lighting changed, but I finished that little course on Final Cut Pro and I feel like I learned a few new really cool things that I'm gonna start implementing into my videos somehow, so I'm excited about that. And I also just caught up on responding to comments because I'm responding to all my comments on my videos. So I posted a morning routine yesterday and I went to go and respond to all you guys. So make sure you leave me a comment down below if you want to chat, because I'm trying my absolute hardest to respond to everyone. So that's that. I'm exhausted now. I'm a literal grandma and I think I'm still exhausted from Julia's bachelorette trip. And I like to listen to my body, and my body says watch another episode of my show. So that's what we're gonna do. We all need to be more kind with ourselves and our desires. I'm gonna watch another episode and it'll probably be like 8:30-ish by the time that's over, 9-ish. Okay, just finished that episode. It is 8:37, which means it is past my bedtime. So I'm gonna head upstairs. I just locked up and everything. Got my water and my book. And I need to turn off all the lights. So I will see you when I get upstairs. Okay, before anything else, I must wash my face, put my glasses on, and all of that, because that is like when I hit ultimate comfort mode. And until then, I'm just not there. And I'm not yet, so I'm gonna brush my teeth, wash my face, take my contacts out, do my skincare, and then we'll really be ready for bed. So excuse me while I do that. I'm gonna show you my routine first to make this easy. So I showed all this in my morning routine, but this is the cleanser I use, the Cetaphil Gentle Foaming Cleanser. Always so good. And then I switch off at night between my Epiduo, adapalene and benzoyl peroxide, and then also the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I haven't been using my Epiduo as much because obviously my skin has been clearing up. Got a scab right here. I've been trying to like not use it as much because I don't want my skin to like freak out, you know. I'm gonna use the Paula's Choice tonight after I wash my face, and then all that stuff. Gotta take off my rings. Actually, I completely forgot. When I wear makeup, I like to take it off first, and I use the micellar cleansing water by Garnier because I never feel like my face is fully clean unless I double cleanse. Micellar water being my first cleanser, it just makes a total difference. My friend Hannah posted a TikTok and was like, tell me how some of you sleep in makeup or something like that. And I'm like, girl, I could not tell you because I don't remember the last time that I slept in makeup. I just cannot do it. Like, I have never related to a TikTok more. It can be 3 a.m. and I'm getting home from the most exhausting day or night of my life, and I will still wash my face and do my skincare. There's just nothing, I don't know. And I don't know how people sleep in full faces of makeup and don't break out, you know? Some people are just blessed more than others, I guess, in the skin department. But that's all I have to say. Someone is ready for bed. Actually, 2 people are ready for bed, one of them being Rocco. Okay guys, the lighting's crazy, my hair is crazy, but it's 9 o'clock and I am going to lay in bed, read a book. I've been reading this one. I'm honestly just trying to finish it now, even though I'm only this far into it. But I feel like I'm too deep to not finish it, so I'm like not as hooked as I thought I would be on it, but here we are. So I'm gonna read this. Koa, when he's at work, he usually tries to FaceTime me at night before he lays down. This could be anywhere from like 9:30 to 11. So I kind of just wait around to see if he can talk at night. If not, we'll just text if he's super busy. But look at Rocco. How am I supposed to sleep when he sleeps like this? I cannot spread my legs out. Excuse me, do you mind? Do you mind? But I'm on page 131. Look at my view on this side and my view on this side. I have to sleep with my legs cross-legged or bent, so my life. But I'm gonna read for a little bit. I'm so out of focus and zoomed, and I just look crazy. But I'm gonna read for a little bit and then update you once I'm done and about to go to sleep. Okay guys, I'm heading to bed now. It is 9:27. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.